Okay, so Jordan, like, I'm not kidding you. I've never heard a voice that loud, negative in my mind, in my life. It was bad. Like, I was crying, cooking, and I just felt like I'm not good enough for you, for my kids, for my family, for my sister. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what a grito is. I don't, ni de aquí ni de allá. Like, the voice was so loud. And it wrung me, like when you wet something and le quitas todo, el juice, wrung, right? Lo exprimes.
Squeeze out.
Like, I just felt squeeze, like that. Look, those voices, like, stop trying. You're dumb. You're dumb. Like, your family doesn't even want your cooking. You're not good enough to be helped. You're not good enough to be loved by your sister. You're not good enough for this. You're not good enough for that. And so I just was very heavy that day because we were supposed to have a really cool night. I don't think that you even ate, or I made you a cupcake. I don't even know if you ate it.
I did eat it. It was tasty.
So, anyway, you were just a jerk, and I just como que me tragué el coraje y la tristeza. And I knew you were going to come to me and say I'm sorry or whatever, hopefully. But if you didn't, it was good too, because I just wanted to be alone. I wanted to be alone, and I wanted to cry. I wanted to just be in a corner, and I'm like, I need to cry. I just need to accept that I'm sad a little bit, and just go cry somewhere. Okay, so
that made two of us.
You cried?
No, not cry. No, I was upset. Crying. What? I had just gotten off a very long phone call.
You had a crappy day at work, right? And you were taking it out on me.
I had a very crappy last phone call that lasted like 2 hours. And this person was just out of this world ridiculous. And I was like, well, what the heck? And so, yeah, I did text you and say what I said. And I'm like, what the heck? Where is everybody? And then when I got off work, I was just upset. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody right now. I don't want to talk to a soul. And I want to just be left alone. And so that's why I went into the candle room and I started working. Because I had a bad day at work.
And so that's what
I was upset because, like, what's going on around here, around the house. And then I get told, like, after getting super excited, telling my mom I want to put the TV up. I got the mount. And then I get told, no, you're not doing that tonight. A lot of things just added up.
Yes, but the root of it all was your stupid customers. You don't take what happened at your job on your family.
I know, and it rarely ever happens. But when it does, it's bad because people don't need to be stupid in life. If we need anything we take from this video right now, please don't be stupid.
Or a kid.
Be reasonable. And if you can't figure it out, go hire somebody. You make millions of dollars. Go pay somebody to do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take this out.
Good grief. Okay, but anyway.
Ya se me olvidó lo que iba a decir. Oh, and what got me so mad. Okay, I feel like you can feel mad and sad at the same time. And with what happened with you at Walmart with the text messages and stuff, I felt like I was mad, but more sad because you don't speak like that to me. You know what I mean? What have you been doing all day? Like, you don't talk to me like that. And so, when you do, not when you do, because you don't do that, but when you did that time, I'm like, what the heck? And I just felt, more sad and stuff. Okay, moving on. So yeah, those voices were just very, very loud. You did at the end of the night came and hugged me, and I got
nothing. I got nothing out of that hug. I had nothing. Nobody was home. You were still at wherever you were at.
Pissed. Hurt.
Hurt all the go.
I was like this.
I didn't know there was no feeling in that hug.
No, you know why? I didn't want to open my mouth because I had so much to throw up. And I wanted you to get to bed. You wake up super early. You know what I mean? That's what. Because if I open my mouth, it's 2 hours. Tops. Minimum.
Yeah, and it's about that time again. So let's move on!
Okay, so I'm getting to the ending here.
Scene 2.
Okay, so yeah, you hugged me. I didn't say anything because I really tried not to say anything. Because if I did, I was gonna cry there in front of you and just start talking and that you made me sad and blah blah blah.
Blah 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 blah.
So I wanted to get out of the room to just cry on the couch. That's what happened. As soon as you hugged me, good night. You said I love you maybe, I don't know what you said. And I walked out of the room.
See, there's no feeling in that hug. You didn't even remember what happened.
So I got out of the room. Sat oh my gosh. On the couch. And I just wanted to cry, and I did. And when I started crying, it was ugly. Ugly cry. But when I started to cry, I just felt super sad. Like this feeling came over me of just super sad, like este hinche día didn't turn out as I wanted to. Este allá, estas también. I tried, I did my best with the cupcakes, I did my best with cooking. The stupid chicken was all chunky, it wasn't even shredded chicken, it was, I don't know.
A leg.
Yeah.
A drumstick on a tostada.
It was dumb. But anyway, I was just crying, and then this sadness just came over me, and I felt. No, you don't need to do those. They are. Oh no, yeah, you do. And I just felt so sad, and in the middle of being so sad and like so in a very dark place. I also felt like, oh my gosh, this really hurts. So I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel sad. I remember thinking that. And in that moment, I was still crying though, but I asked myself, okay, what do I want then? What do I want? I was still crying though. And then while still crying, my notebook that I write business things on and ideas and stuff was really like next to me, seriously, on the couch. And so I don't even know where I freaking found a pen because I didn't even got up off the couch. I don't know, but I don't even, it's insane to me to think back and to think that I did this, but I wanted to write down the things I wanted in the middle of crying and in the middle of feeling a lot of sadness. And these are the things I wrote. And hopefully I don't cry again, but this, as soon as I wrote down the first thing, I stopped crying, Jordan. Like, but I felt like something took my sadness. Somebody, wow, I don't have to say somebody, I know that God is always with me. So I felt like God took my sadness away. Like, my sadness just left, you know? And I stopped crying with the first thing I wrote. And I'm gonna read it. This is the first thing I wrote. And this is a list, okay? I'm just gonna go through the list. I want to be happy. Happy is the opposite of sadness. I want to be happy. I want peace in my life. I want to be me and no one else. I want to be brave and share my truth. I want to be courageous and share the truest version of me, embracing and honoring all of my personalities. I'm not so-and-so for a reason, and that is okay. The reason why I wrote that is because sometimes I see like a mom, and she's like really sweet and talking to her kids all sweet, and her kids respond, and she's just talking like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to be like her. Like she seems so nice, and everything's nice about her life, and like why can't I be nice, or why can't I be so sweet, or why can I, and I compare myself to other people, but it's like, it's fine. I don't want to be like her. I want to be just like I am, with my flaws, my mistakes, and my craziness, and my everything, right? And it's okay. Okay, moving on. I know who I am. I have made many mistakes, but people's perception of me is not for me to fix. I will, though, fix me every single day, but I cannot do anything regarding other people's thoughts, opinions, or ideas of me. I want to forgive, and that made me cry again. Because I want to forgive my family, and I want to forgive my sister for hurting my feelings. I want to feel loved, and I want unity, and I need peace to let go, even if I don't ever feel seen, heard, understood, loved, or wanted. I feel like what happened with my sister that day was just very emotional for me, because to this day I don't even know what she had. I don't even know if she had a boy or a girl. So it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And for the longest time I felt like, oh, so to my family I shouldn't have feelings? To my family? And if I have feelings, that's considered me being a narcissist? That's considered me being whatever label they want to give me? Like, that's BS, So anyway. So that is the list I made, and the other day I was talking to you about that TikTok video, and the girl was saying a list of the things she wanted to do in life, and she yelled it to the ocean. I thought I was gonna have that opportunity, but I was like, oh shoot, but we were just there. And I was like, okay, I'll go to the desert. Yell it to cacti. But now that we're going, I don't want to do that.
What I was thinking when you were saying that is, maybe, I don't know, maybe, how do I say it, like, remember how when we had somebody here, they left that bottle with a note inside it.
That's right, yeah.
And it was frozen.
Yeah.
And so we had to wait for it to thaw out to see what it was. And we're like, holy crap, we just had a creeper in our house.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was just thinking about it. What if you were to write everything down that you don't want in your life, throw it in a glass bottle, fill it with sand, and then throw it in the ocean? So it sinks to the bottom of the ocean. And that's where
but you shouldn't throw plastic in the ocean, too.
It's glass. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not. But
glass bottle?
yeah, like a glass Coke bottle or something.
Oh.
And just seal the top of it, and then just throw it in the ocean, like a secret bottle, but message in a bottle. But it's, instead of a message in a bottle, it's throwing into the dark, deep sea and letting it sit there forever. But then also people will look at you all crazy, like, what is this lady doing, yelling at the ocean? But either way, we can find a spot if that's needed, and then I sit in the car with the girls, and you go to the ocean and just say hello.
But now you know that I was already very emotional that day.
4 minutes.
Oh. Now you know that I was very emotional that day. And yeah.
And I was honestly, you know, just emotions caught the best of, I guess, both of us that day, and I was looking forward to having fun, but I guess that wasn't in the cards, and for you, the fun day was the day before when you went to El Grito. But now we get to plan for next year and to do it better.
Yeah.
But
No, I wouldn't say that your fun wasn't in the cards because I didn't want it to. It's just, I don't know.
no, just the
I don't
fact.
know why you can't admit to, yeah, what was I thinking wanting to do this when
No, I
that
did.
night.
I have been saying that. I now realize, because it took me 3 hours to put up that thing, that it definitely wasn't the right time to do that.
Sweetie pie, but even if it's a 5-minute thing, like when you get off work, it's basically dinner time. And if I wanted all of us to cook, I don't know, it's an obvious thing of, oh, I need to get off work and be with them. It wasn't a, let's call my mom and see if she can come over and do this thing. When
Yeah.
Ruth has special things planned. You know what I mean? That's all. But I think that more than anything, it was you. You're just very, very frustrated